this video I'll be showing you how to complete the achievement/trophy Game Over Man on the map Outbreak for Exo Zombies. This can be done either solo or co-op. There will be points where some of the steps are slightly different in co-op, so I will explain those when I get to them. Also, if you're looking for any specific part or step in this Easter egg, I will have timestamps to each step within the description of this video so you can easily find which step you are looking for. The first step will involve you needing to pick up a black box. This can be located to the left hand side of the downed carrier around the back by the fence. Use your interactive button of FX or square to pick it up. Once you pick it up, it will be next to your character's card down in the bottom left hand side of the screen. Once you have the black box, you will need to take it to the lab area, which is just below Exo Reload, and bring it over to these terminals over to the right hand side over here. Use your interactive button of FX or square on this terminal right here, and it will place the black box down by the computer. Once you do this, you will hear the computer called Angie start telling you what to do next.
A security badge clearance is required to unlock encryption.
For the next step, we need to find 4 character card ID badges. The first one we're going to do is Oz's, and in order to do this, you're going to need to buy Exo Slam. Once you've bought Exo Slam, head over to these cubicle areas. Once you get to these cubicle areas, lie down on the floor in front of the first one and shoot this weird little pipe here all the way so it's down. Make sure this pipe is shot all the way down, as you will need to do this in order to do this next step. Once you do this and you've got Exo Slam, do an Exo Slam right into the area that I have just done here. Then another pod should pop up, and then you should see the key card right in front of you after that. Use your interactive button to pick up the key card. When you are playing with more than one person, each player will need to have bought Exo Slam, and all 4 players, or how many you have in your game, will need to slam into that pod at the same time in order for the other pod to come up out of the ground. What you should also notice is as soon as you've got the key card, you will have a little 1 next to your character's card. For the next key card, we'll be getting Director Khan's card. For this, you need to do it on an infected round. So get infected by an infected zombie and look for these little green keypads around this area of the map. Buy Exo Medic and the weapon upgrade station area. All you need to do is walk up to each of these pads and interact with them. They are in the following order. The first one is to the right of Exo Medic. All you need to do, interact with that one. Then come all the way to the back and just beyond the trash chute by the zombie window spawn is the next keypad. Then you'll need an Exo Suit to jump up here, and you'll find another keypad by the zombie window. And then finally the last one is just near the decontamination zone on the wall by the door there. Decontaminate yourself and then go up to the office window, look in the first window here by the keypad, and you will see Khan's card. Use your interact button to pick it up. For Decker's card, you're going to need to find yourself an LMG out of the 3D printer. All you need to do is come up to one of the trash chutes, buy it, back away, and then buy it again, and it will take you into the furnace area. Once you're in this furnace area, you will need to shoot the floor with an LMG frequently, as much as you can, on both sides until you see Decker's card pop up out of the ashes. Bear in mind, this will probably take you multiple tries, as this is really difficult to find this card. But you should notice it as I did there on the floor. And then once you pick it up, you've got Decker's card and you can leave. Finally, for Lilith's card, you're going to need to get the EM1 out of the 3D printer. This can be very time consuming and also extremely difficult to do. Once you get the EM1 out of the 3D printer, come back over, buy the 3D printer again and shoot the EM1 at the 3D printer once you buy it. You will then notice afterwards Lilith's card will be inside the 3D printer and you can interact with it to pick it up. Once you have all 4 cards, head back over to Angie, the computer, and interact with her again, and you'll hear this quote.
Clearance level invalid.
So once you've heard Angie talk about the next bit, what she wants us to get is lots of these ID cards. The ID cards look like this. They're very distinct, and how you get them is basically by killing lots of zombies. This will take you approximately up to 3 rounds, potentially 2 if you're playing with 4 players. What you will need to do is keep killing zombies until you get enough cards to get you up to a level of 49. What you should notice is when you pick up a card, your character's card down the bottom will keep adding up the number. Obviously when we picked up the other cards earlier for the main characters, we got the number 4 next to the character's card in the bottom left hand corner. Whereas now when we pick up all these other ID cards, the number will keep going up each time. We need to get this number to 49. Once we have 49 key cards, come back over and interact with the computer Angie again to hear what she has to say this time.
User has not logged in today.
So as Angie said, the user is not logged in today. So what we need to do for this last step is interact with these keypads scattered throughout the map. The keypads look like this. If you are playing with 4 players, all 4 players must find their specific character's keypad and interact with it. I will show you exactly where each keypad is, and I will show you which character goes with which keypad. The first keypad can be found in the Morgue area, and this is Lilith's keypad. The second keypad can be found to the right of the Exo Suit room down this little corridor here by security, and this is Decker's keypad. The third keypad can be found in the Exo Health room, and this is over by these doors, and this is Oz's keypad. Khan's clearance pad is located in administration, which is where the decontamination pad is, as well as the weapon upgrade station is, and just to the right of both of those over here on the wall is Khan's access pad. Once you interact with your keypad, your character's number card will go from 49 to 50. Come back over to the Angie computer and interact with it. And Angie will say this.
If you have clearance to hear this message, then the test is a success. You have 24 hours to proceed to the rendezvous point and initiate phase.
Hey! That's for trying to eat me, asshole!
For the next step, head over to the Exo Suit area and interact with any of the Exo Suits. It will say Exo Suit is already online, and then what you will hear is some music start playing. What you need to do now is head over to the spawn area. You cannot take the trash chute or anything to get there, you have to go around a long way throughout the map to get there. Once you make it to spawn, you will hear the noise of a Warbird coming in to pick you up. And there it is up in the sky, and this is what happens. Once the Warbird has crashed, you will get the achievement/trophy Game Over Man, and you will have completed the Easter egg. What you will also now have unlocked is the fully upgraded weapon station back in the Exo Suit lab area. Head back over to the Exo Suit station and you will notice there's a new weapon upgrade station available. This will allow you to now upgrade your weapons to level 25. And that's it for completing the entire Easter egg. I hope you guys found this guide useful, and I'll see you in the next one.